Hi everyone, I'm Nel17Arc and welcome to my first City Skylines video, Gameplay Mechanics. Or at least until I come up with a better title. Okay, first off, I'm not a modder or an asset creator. I'm just a City Skyline player like you here to share a playing tip to an already stellar asset file available on the workshop. The file in question is from Ninjanoobslayer, his invisible service vehicle spawn points. For those of you who do not know, this file provides the flexibility to place or replace spawn points for your services within the city. Okay, here we are in the city of Arden Bay. I have this newly built precinct that's up and running. I'll show you the spawn points. There it is. Alright, police is off and working. For those of you like Ninjanoobslayer that are just not thrilled with the default spawn points, or you want a more realistic look to dispatching vehicles, just like the opening scenes from Hill Street Blues. Or maybe the default spawn points work just fine for you, but you want some extra ones. You want your service responding from the front, side, back of the building, whatever the case may be. Placing the asset in your city is just like anything else within the game. Under the police directory, select it and click on the shield. Good. And just like that, you now have a 1x1 box invisible police station at your disposal. There we go. It's up and running. Just like any other police station within the game. However, if you're not a fan of the police vehicles just popping out of thin air, there are some ways around that. Alright, so we're going to go over here. We're going to grab this parking lot with the Move It tool. I'm going to bring it right next to the police station. There we go. Now, using the area select function with the Move It mod, you can see there it is, right there under the parking lot. Move it as you like. Just keep in mind it has to be within 2 squares of the road. An additional note, you cannot plop the parking lot directly on top of the 1x1. It just won't work. You have to drop your parking lot elsewhere and then use the Move It mod to place it in proper position. You can see the spawn point for the police station is still up and running. That's an easy fix. There you go. Select on the police station itself at the top, click the off button, and that is it. The police station will now stop spawning any vehicles of any type, and you will just simply use the spawn point underneath the parking lot. Now that covers the background for Ninjanooobslayer's mod itself. The point of this video is to address the icon floating above the police station and or the fact that the police vehicles still pop out of thin air even though they're coming from the parking lot instead of the front doors of the building. And that is what we're going to address next. To give the spawning points a more realistic look, all I simply did was just camouflage it. First step was to bulldoze the parking lot I originally had here and swap it out with the garage that's pre-placed in the game. Just use the Move It mod to slide it on over and get it into position. And there you go. The 1x1 spawn point is still in the same place as it was. The garage just simply camouflages it. So when the vehicles spawn, you don't see them popping in and out of existence. The vehicles just drive in and out of the garage like you would expect them to. Easy peasy. Now the second tip I have for this mod is to get rid of the icon above the police station since it's not operating. And for this you're going to need the Customize It mod. Once you have the mod installed, you're going to open up the police station. There we go. The building's turned off, but click on this cog. It's going to open up a window on the left, which is part of the Customize It mod. Find the police car count. Whatever the default setting is, click and change to 0. Verify here in this window that your police car is in use is 0 for 0. turn the police station back on, and exit. And that is it. The police station is operating as normally, except it doesn't have a police car count, so it cannot and will not spawn any vehicles, which simply takes care of the spawn point in front of the doors of the police station. And since the building is operational, you're not going to get the floating icon above the building. And the spawn point inside the garage, or whatever you're going to use, that 1x1 spot by Ninjanoobslayer, that just takes care of your police coverage. So a drawback to this process is that you can no longer access the 1x1 spawn point if you want to open it up to see what its stats are. The garage sitting on top of it completely masks it. I've tried a couple ways with my mouse to get into it, but no. The only way to do it is, once again, the Move It mod to the rescue. You have to move the garage itself off the 1x1, or grab the 1x1 itself, and with the Move It mod, move it out from underneath the garage. Click on Marquee Selection, and drag and select onto the 1x1 spawn point. Now, depending on where you put yours, it'll take a couple tries to get it just right. Okay, so you can see I've got it selected. So what's going on is that even though I have it selected, the garage is still blocking me from moving it. And here's a little trick I discovered on my own. I'm sure a lot of you guys and gals out there figure this out too. But when you have an object selected that you want to move, but you can't click on the object itself because, in this case, you have another object sitting on top of it, slide your mouse over to the left or right until you can see the object of interest, and it's green. Right click in some empty space until you see the object highlight in a lighter green in color, and you'll know you have it if you rotate your mouse back and forth while you have the right button clicked, and it'll rotate too. So once you're confirmed that you've got it, still holding the right button, click down on the left mouse button, then let go of the right button, and you now have the object, and you can slide it right on out from wherever it is, like so. So that's just a quick tip that I found very, very useful while I was working with this particular mod. Thanks to Ninjanoobslayer for creating this mod. Thanks to TPB for the Customize It mod, and of course Samsam TS for the Move It mod. What would we do without you guys? This is Null17 Arc. Thanks to everybody for watching. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. I don't care about any of that. I'm just doing this for fun. Bye.